Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set, ready. Hey, come on. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 3. Now the wolf. 3. Mike. You're out. You think you won't get this? You lost four. Kill. Where'd he go?
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 38. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now a man who played baseball in Kansas City, Bo Jackson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now it's Jackson dancing to his left. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for a Nunwa there. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 33 and a first. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike, 53. 50.
Michael Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Enunwa, the intended target.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So here's Vick following the interception, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Yo, here, bro. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Throwing again. Vick. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. Forced out to his left. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They run on first down with Jackson. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. From the 36, Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing, Vick in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls, because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB, and guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
Vick readies to throw. Buying time to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? but instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Walter Payton, 44 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A well-executed 22-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Jackson. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Come on. You better bring it. Come on. Mike, 53.
3rd and long for Vick. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 46 yards. Vick now. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Willie Lanier, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
To throw is Jackson. It's caught. Jones. 18 yards. First down, Niners. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Check. Hey, hold on. Go. Break. Slam, slam, slam. Set. Slow. No.
Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? One for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around. Not having that success, might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Under 10.
Jackson now throwing again. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down.
He's out of bounds behind the
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. Complete to Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson looking in zone for Jones. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Come on, boys, come on. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
They go play action now. Jackson. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And now look at him go. 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Niners take over the 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw down the field caught by his running back. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
Stay at home. Stay at home.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by a former Niner legend in Ronnie Lott. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Here we go. Mike 52. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Here's Vick. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up third down and 17.
I can't believe they even let you play. Zoom. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Buying time to his... And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Brian Burns able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 20. Switch up. Mike 20. Wahoo. Defense.
They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jadeveon Clowney. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give, right side. Jackson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 45 on second down. Vick escaping the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
They'll run here with Bo. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, it's Jackson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike 20, nice. Pick it up.
Operating from the gun. Vick steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And it's no good, just short. He gave it a good run, but maybe a foot or two short of the crossbar. A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Jackson now has hit on 7 of 17 passes, just 41%, but it's 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Mean Joe Green breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7 on 2nd down now. Peyton, and they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards here, so that gets them back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Throwing is Jackson, being chased out left. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in the defense that they could hold him.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guy.